And it's live. Going Liveby. We're going Liveby, everybody. That's a disaster, isn't it? Can't beat a good mistype, can you? Doopy doopy doo 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 doopy doo doo. A bit of that. Boom, save. Right, I'm here. I am here. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. What's that you want to do? Is that right? That is right, yeah. You want to do NXT first, I know you? Is that what you want to do? And then do New Japan afterwards? Is that the spout here, or...? I was going to do New Japan first, because we did NXT first yesterday, but we can do whichever way you want. Yeah? You want to do NXT first, then? Okay. Load. Right, so we built the NXT card tonight, mostly from the rankings and who's been highest up in the division. So we got a tag team #1 contendership, Imperium versus Undisputed Era. We got a women's cruiserweight, a women's triple threat with Tegan Nox, Io Shirai, and Ember Moon. We got Noam Dar versus Aleister Black. No reason, I just wanted to build up Aleister Black a little bit, to be honest. Drew McIntyre versus Walter, #1 contendership for the United Kingdom Championship. I wanted to give McIntyre an opportunity because I feel like that division is getting a little bit congested with the same names every time. We got Sin Cara versus Phantasma to continue building up that feud. We got Fandango versus Lars Sullivan for a chance to face off for the North American Championship at TakeOver. And we have got our main event, Samoa Joe, Velveteen Dream, and Rusev to fight for the #1 contendership for the NXT Championship. So without further ado, I believe I've already switched the entrances off, have I? I have. Let's get straight into it then. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. I still do have a sore throat, by the way. It's not quite as bad as it was, but... Wow, New Generation thinks Brian Cage is hot. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if how I feel about the whole Brian Cage, John Moxley. We'll find out later on, I suppose. Right, so we kick things off with the tag team #1 contendership. I feel like Moxley will retain and then he'll go on to defend it at All Out. But you never know. Maybe Cage could get the belt and they could go for the rematch at All Out. I think they need to do something big to get the ratings because NXT have won the last couple of weeks. So they need to do something interesting and they got a big chance this evening. I've got a feeling that MJF is going to win the TNT Championship at All Out. That's my thought. I mean, I can't quite understand the idea of Sunny Kiss getting a TNT Championship match tonight. I mean, the problem is that people have said this, and everyone who said it is sort of being accused of being, like, transphobic or the different, like, anti-LGBT and all that sort of stuff. I look at it for the sole purpose that Sunny Kiss has not won a single match, or a singles match at all, in AEW. So why on earth is he getting an opportunity at the TNT Championship? That's the thing. There's much more interesting people on there. But, I mean, it might be an interesting match. I mean, Cody's been putting a lot of talent over, so... Well, I hope not. This stupid winner-takes-all crap. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm not keen on New Japan having it. I hate the fact that NXT have done it as well. I just think it's such a stupid thing to have double champ. What's the point in having two big main event championships if they're both going to be held by the same person? What's the point? I mean, it makes no sense. You've got the possibility. I mean, NXT last week could have had two massive matches, but instead they had one. And New Japan, they could have had two. They could have had an Intercontinental Championship and an IWGP Championship match. Instead, they just had one match. Why? I'm not a fan when they do that. I'm not a fan at all. I love a good draft, I do. So, of course, the winner of this one's going to go on to face off against DIY at TakeOver on Friday for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Both of these teams are the top two teams in the rankings from this season. Hence why they've got this opportunity. Yeah, I'm happy the fact they're pushing Evil. I've got no problem with pushing Evil at all, but I just don't like the fact that they've got two big championships. They could have two really good matches. I don't like it at all. I mean, two separate companies is not really a massive issue because, I mean, if someone's got a championship from, for example, Kenny Omega, he's got a championship in AAA, he's got a championship in AEW. He's never going to need to defend both the belts on one night. But when you've got, I mean, what happens at TakeOver now then? Is Keith Lee going to have two separate matches? Is he to defend the North American Championship, and is he going to defend the NXT Championship separately? Or is he now going to be defending both the belts in the same match, which then all of a sudden, yeah, for me it just takes away. I mean, there's so many great names in NXT that would love to be fighting for those championships, but instead they've given it to one person. I'm not a fan of it at all, to be honest. What's up, Todger? Been bored playing FIFA all day, have you? Ooh. There's an equaliser there. Is that on television? Yeah, it's just me, Jay. For me, it clutters things up for me. It does clutter things up, and I hope that if I was NXT, I would probably say for Keith Lee to maybe vacate the North American Championship belt now and just continue on with the NXT Championship belt. It just makes it messy for me. But that's the reason it makes it messy for me, Jay, because that means if Dijakovic takes the North American Championship belt away from Keith Lee, technically he's also pinned the NXT champion as well. So it'll be harsh on Dijakovic just to take one belt away. It gets a bit messy for me when that sort of stuff happens, but hey ho. I suppose in New Japan it's not a massive issue because they do have, and the same in NXT now I suppose as well, they do have so many championship belts. It's they've got other stuff they can deal with, but I don't think it'd work in AEW when they've only got the two singles belts now, I suppose, would it? We'll have to wait and see how they plan it forward. It's a possibility, I think. Yeah, I think Vince has got a fetish with him, isn't he? What they could do is something. Do you remember the old match they did years ago with Angle, Jericho, Benoit, was it? Where it's for the United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship, and it was best 2 out of 3 falls. The first fall won 1 belt, and the second fall won the other belt. They could do something like that. That'd be interesting. It looked like they were building up to it a bit, Jay, didn't it, really? Oh, fuck it. As soon as I put the game on, I don't like Harry Kane at all, you know. I just don't know what it is. I just really hate... Oh, was it European and IC, was it? Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Yeah, it was something like that, weren't it? Maybe they could do something like that. It'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just really dislike Harry Kane. Oh, they did a good game tonight, yeah. I mean, it's a good goal in fairness, too. Oh, that's a very good goal. Too simple. I don't know why. I've got no reason to dislike him. I just don't like him at all. Yeah, I mean, they could do that sort of thing, Jay, really, and just get Keith to drop one of the belts. Or they could do a ladder match sort of thing where 2 people pull a belt down each, or... It just gets really messy for me when someone's got 2 belts. Yeah. Jamie Spammer. Nice boot in the side of the head there by Kyle O'Reilly. And this match is... an interesting one. Like I said, both these guys are, both these teams, should I say, quite high up in the rankings. Imperium after a victory against the Grizzled Young Vets and Mustache Mountain, and Undisputed Era after beating Street Profits and War Raiders. Bun Me's in. There we go. Yeah, that could work, Jay. Good evening, Bun Me. I see you hid away after Chelsea's bad result on Saturday. And there's the victory. I wasn't even paying attention. Who got it? Oh yeah, FA Cup on Saturday. That is Sunday, isn't it? Sunday? I think Bun Me, yeah. Should be a good game, that. 3.5 stars. Where's my phone charger? Pulling everything off my desk. Imperium get the win. Interesting. So Imperium were the former tag team champions, weren't they? It was DIY that took the belts off of them. So Imperium going on to TakeOver to try and win them back. Imperium. There we go. Is Apollo Crews still the... Oh, that explains my question. I was going to say, is Apollo Crews still the United States champion? So Imperium get another victory. Undisputed Era suffer their first loss of the season. And into the singles rankings, Barthal and Eichner with the pins. And Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish with the losses. There we go. Right, that's our first match at TakeOver sorted. Straight into this one then. This is number 1 contendership of the Women's Championship. Triple threat ski. We're underway. Boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the dynamite, dynamite, dynamite. Boom. Right, where are we sitting at the moment? Right, there we go. I'm on the wrong screen, aren't I? Alright, analytics. Right, I'm on the right screen now. There we go. 33 views, good times. Do I have any heartburn? I've got heartburn. Any heartburn tablets on my desk? I used to. I may have eaten them all. Yeah, looks like I've eaten them all. Bad times. Nice DDT there by Ember Moon. Ember now going for the pin on Tegan Nox. What are you playing, New Generation? Is it survival Minecraft, or are you doing anything special? Pick someone all the way. Probably Roman Reigns, to be honest, Jamie. As soon as he comes back from his virus. Yeah, I think, well, both shows had a really good opening episode, and it just seems to have deteriorated a bit. NXT had a really rough night last night. And hopefully they can try and turn around tonight. They've got this as the last build-up for the pay-per-view. I'd love to see Aleister Black go on and win the championship. Dolph Ziggler's a good shout, though, because of their former history. Ooh, and a game on my Steam wishlist has just got an offer. What's that? Airport CEO. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty good, Jay. I like that. Tegan Nox stalking Io Shirai, looking for the clothesline. And Ember Moon comes flying across with a forearm. Big headbutt by Tegan Nox, and now Io Shirai sending Tegan over the top. Flying Tegans. Io Shirai now with the big slam. And now following up with the snapmare on Ember Moon, followed up by the big drop kick to the ground opponent. What are they drinking these water breaks? Because they've all got 2 flasks each, the Spurs players. What are they drinking? They've got a blue one and a red one. That's an odd one. That's pretty cool, my bear. Yeah, there are some very good people out there. I think the, especially now, there's quite a few like younger talents that are very far ahead of their time. MJF definitely being one of them. And of course, Jay White versus Suzuki is our IWGP Heavyweight Championship match at our pay-per-view on Friday. Nice, Tegan Nox dropping Io Shirai face first. Gonna go in for the pin while Ember Moon's down on the outside. This could be the chance for Tegan. Only a 1 count. Oh, okay then. Oh, freaking K then. Interesting match this one. Be interesting to see which one of these 3 ladies can get that opportunity to face off against Kaylee Ray. What's Hulk Hogan done? That's a different Hogan. Okay, I was wondering why Hogan was trending for. You dislike MJF? That just proves how good of a heel he is then, doesn't it? The worst heels are the ones that you like. It's a good victory, that is. And, of course, going on now to face off against Kaylee Ray for the Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver. I mean, it did take me a long time to realise it, but that's why Brock Lesnar's such a good heel. Because I absolutely hate him. Alright, so Io Shirai gets the victory. Which gives Tegan Nox a -1. It gives Ember Moon a -1. And Io Shirai a +2. And Io Shirai will go on to face off against Kaylee Ray to try and regain her Women's Championship, isn't it? We've got a couple of rematches from the last TakeOver already here. I can't spell Shirai. Shirai? Shirai. Shirai! Shirai. There we go. Oh. Is it raining, Kitty? You're all wet. Yeah, you're all wet. I can't make it stop raining, though. Get the water off you? Yes, Jay. Please post your birth certificate as well as your bank account details. Yeah, my real name's Mark Calloway, but I don't use it because I don't like it. So I go by my middle name of Shabby Gamer. Wow. What are you rowing about so much? What are you meowing at so much at me for? This cat's mad. Really mad. Okay, Io Shirai got that, Imperium got that. This one, nothing really for this. It's just a case of building some rankings. We've not seen Aleister Black so far at all this season. So he'd like to get a win here just to try and elevate him up for the next opportunity. So where do we get a chance to now to see how good Jay's Photoshop skills are? I think AEW's got some great young talent. I think with MJF, with Joey Janela, Darby Allin, Sammy Guevara, Ricky Starks now is early 20s as well, Hangman Page as well. AEW really looking to the future, not just the current day, which is hopefully going to give them a good boost later on, maybe. What? You're such an attention seeker, aren't you? No, Jamie, last time round, the with the restream, basically my cat decided to jump up on top of the PlayStation. In the process, she managed to switch off the PlayStation. Yeah, Bear, I do like Sonny. I don't know how far he can go, though, in the company. I mean, I don't think they see Sonny that high up because essentially, like I said, no singles victory so far. I'm not sure, Jay. I'm not sure Sonny sent any inappropriate pictures to children yet. Or crashed their car into somebody and run away. Boom. No, he missed. But in realism, isn't Velveteen Dream just WWE's Orlando Jordan? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, you mad bastard? You're not clever enough and big enough to jump up there. You silly Billy. And my cat just tried to jump up on the desk and it didn't really work too well. I caught you though, didn't I? It was a good catch, wasn't it? Gosh, he's real attention seeking. Yeah, I think the problem is with the New Day is that when they're not together, I don't know what they could actually do, how limited they actually are. Cleo, can you get off the... I'm trying to watch the football. Thank you. Nothing. That's true, actually, yeah. Aleister Black with a win. Black needed something, didn't he? He hasn't featured much this season. Well, he hasn't featured at all this season. And apart from that, he was on a -1 altogether from previous seasons. So he needed something to try and boost him up a little bit. And that is going to put him back into that level playing field mostly. For a future opportunity. You never know for next season. Whenever NXT's next season's going to be, that is. Right, we move on. Yeah. A lot of people don't like to address the racism that WWE try and push on you, do they, really? The fact that they take a look at Kofi and they've tried to market him as from Jamaica. They've tried to market him from Ghana. Hi Alex, how are you? So this has been an interesting one. Drew McIntyre, I said I wanted to try and give a bit of depth to this United Kingdom Championship picture. So we're giving Drew McIntyre an opportunity. Is he Ghanaian? I thought he's like born in Florida or something, isn't he? Kofi Kingston, born in... Oh, I take it back. No, he was born in Ghana. I'll take it back then. That's my bad. When did he move away from Ghana? So he is actually from Ghana. Personal life? Didn't tell me he moved to the UK, but it must have been quite young because apparently he went to college here, so... Yeah, Ghana, West Africa, but Kingston, Jamaica, that's just, that's a bit dodgy, isn't it, really? To take someone from Africa and just say they're from Jamaica is just really a, it's really, when you think about it, it really is quite racist. Yeah, I mean, that's weird, that whole Russian and Bulgarian thing, because they quite openly said he was from Bulgaria a lot, didn't they? I mean, I understand they do it a lot, don't they? I was looking at it earlier from, what was it, Amir Jordan, was it? NXT UK's Amir Jordan? Let me just check again before I get this one wrong. Amir Jordan, does he have a Wikipedia page? I don't think he does. I won't use Amir Jordan then because I'm not 100% sure, but I noticed it a lot. It's a bit like, what was it, Jinder Mahal? He was born and raised in Canada. They're saying he's from India, and it's a bit like the Bollywood boys who are also from Canada. They do it a lot, WWE, don't they? Yeah, that's it, yeah. And Drew McIntyre gets the win over Walter, so Drew McIntyre is going on to TakeOver to face off against Pete Dunne for the NXT UK Championship. McIntyre. That could really boost that championship up, you know, actually. That's a big match that is between those two. A very big match. I hear that a lot. Yeah, it's a much faster show than yesterday, isn't it? We're 4 matches in, we're only 35 minutes. Yesterday it took an hour and a half to get through the NXT show, I think. Essentially Lucha Reach. Yeah, it's not far away from that, is it? How's it, Bear? I didn't really know that, to be honest. But Jinder Mahal, though, he was born in Calgary. Yeah, and stuff like that. They do it a lot, don't they? I noticed it a lot in the Cruiserweight Classic as well, where you sort of see them really use like somebody can be a quarter of something, and that's who they are going to that's who they're going to represent as such. When you get like TJ Perkins representing the Philippines and stuff like that. WWE is wrestling. I believe it's currently been shut down for a bit because of the virus, basically. Yeah, I know what you mean about it. It's they did that sort of thing, didn't they? But for example, Akam is he's billed from Punjab, India as well. Apparently. Okay. So he was born in Abbotsford, British Columbia. I mean, I wouldn't like to say necessarily, but I mean, have some of these people actually been there before? Who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y, Mysterio. Here we go. And there he is, Rey Mysterio out of nowhere. Catching Phantasma, dropping him with a 619. Referees just allowing it to happen by the looks of it, but Rey Mysterio assaulting Phantasma in this one. And I think that looks like our match. The pay-per-view is set in stone now. Phantasma versus Rey Mysterio. Cruiserweight Championship mask versus mask match. I mean, I weren't expecting that to be a disqualification victory for Phantasma, but he'll take it. I mean, he got beaten up, but he'll take the point, I suppose. He's had a bit of a rough month so far. Phantasma. Yeah, that weren't supposed to happen, to be honest. It was supposed to be a behind the referee's back attack. Yeah. Well, the ending of the feud is going to be at the pay-per-view. It's Rey Mysterio representing the Luchadors versus Phantasma representing LIJ. It's difficult to try and squeeze it all in 1 month, isn't it, I suppose? So this one is thanks to my cat, because Fandango was doing incredibly well yesterday until my cat came in and decided to turn the PlayStation off. When we reloaded, Fandango did incredibly badly, but Lars Sullivan went on to win it. I don't know about Lars. He's struggling only with anxiety and that sort of stuff. Zha Zha Ding Dong. Don't start that again. Have they just got it out of my head? Sullivan, big headbutt, taking him down. Yeah, yeah, ding dong. Lars now dropping Fandango, big gut buster. He's busted his gut. I have not, Mr. Todger. Although I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I might have a chance tomorrow. I have a chance tonight, actually. This stream looks like it's going a bit quicker than some of the other ones. He's busted his gut, alright. He's gusted his butt. He's busted his gut, that's the one. Not gusted his butt. That sounds completely different, that one. God, my throat's still a bit rough, you know. That's still a bit sore. Fandango heading up top. He used the leg drop, then he's his finisher. Yep, there it is. Boom. Is Fandango going to take over? Oh, not quite, not quite. Fandango. Ah. Where are you? Gotta tell me. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. Oh, there you are. There. I'm gonna play something else in a few days. Over the weekend, I think. Not quite sure yet. Up in here. Spurs have scored and Hurricane's been kicked in the gut. So it's a win-win, really. Every cloud has a silver lining, I suppose. Fandango the pin once again. Only a 2 count. Put your head up my sleeve. It's 3-1 to Spurs. It is Todger. I have a little bit, yeah. And that one guy you love. I played it a little bit. I think I'd play it a bit more if I had the patch where you had the real people on there rather than the fake ones. We've discussed Extreme Warfare Revenge as well in the past, if you were around for that one. That's a similar style game. It's a lot more text-based. Fandango once again with a pin. Still only a 2 count. Fandango looking very strong here, though. This cat is so attention-seeking tonight. Big face scratches. The head scratches. Scratches everywhere. Big spinny slam by Lars Sullivan. And he's got it. Wow. Big dub for Sullivan. I thought Fandango was going to win that, to be honest, but Sullivan manages to pull it out the bag. And Sullivan is going on to face off against Adam Cole at the takeover. Wow. Sullivan continuing the assault on Fandango as well. Insult to injury. Yeah, I must admit, Lucha, it's a bit of a rough game. It's not the most user-friendly game in the world, I'll say that. I would personally probably suggest getting it on the PC instead. It's a lot more open for mods and stuff like that. Oh, one of the Newcastle players has dislocated his shoulder now. Justin's in bed, Jamie. He's in New Zealand. It's currently 6 AM there. Or just about to go 7 AM. Yeah, I've got it on PC. I think it's really good on PC because you can get a lot of mods for it. I've never tried it on console before, to be honest. So the winner of this one is getting an opportunity at the NXT Championship at TakeOver on Friday. Who will it be? Will it be you or will it be me? It's Lars Sullivan. There we go. Just looking back, you know, because the best show we've had so far, wasn't it, was the NXT TakeOver. And the NXT TakeOver, there was... The best match so far has been Pete Dunne versus Walter, which was 1-on-1. There was a couple of triple threats in there as well, but I think that was the main match. It was a 1-on-1 match, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll have to look. Just into the future. I think it's something done by an email by Lucha, to be honest. Not yet, Jamie. I wish. No, I've got a bit of a rough throat. I don't want to drink tonight. Normally it does it by email. I think, although I set mine up like 6-7 years ago, so I ain't got a clue now, to be honest. I've got loads of games on my Steam. Tons I've never once installed ever. Meow meow, ding dong. Meow 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 meow, ding dong. In fairness, Lucha, I've drunk like 6 days in a row, so I thought I'd have one off, you know. Rusev with a matchka kick right into the face of Samoa Joe. There's the pin. Velveteen, for some reason, just watching it. Finally does come in the ring. Decides not to do anything with it, though. Okay. Okay, so. I don't know yet, the one guy you love. It's not my sort of game, to be honest. I'm much more of a fan of more the realistic stuff, to be honest. I'll have to wait and see. See what other sort of demos and that sort of stuff comes out for it. But the screenshots I've seen doesn't look like my sort of thing. So the winner of this one gets a date against Nakamura at TakeOver. Yeah, it's. I think it's a bit too arcadey for me, to be honest. It's going much more into the realms of like a Tekken and that sort of stuff, isn't it, or a Street Fighter? That's terrible, isn't it? I was watching a game of football. I turn it over to watch a different game of football. The one that I was watching originally ends up really exciting. The one I put on was terrible. Hey ho. Yeah, the winner gets to take Nakamura out to a nice restaurant. I believe Nakamura is a big fan of ramen. I like ramen as well, actually. Some of Nakamura's meals that he posts on Instagram are incredible. Rusev with a boot into the spine of the Velveteen Dream. Okay. So I'm just looking at the league table. Konnichiwa. Because if I played foot online Artful, I wouldn't get them wins. That's the problem. Oh, I'm doing better than you are, mate. I've got everyone unlocked now. All I need is Mendy, but I'm not going to bother now because the season starts on Friday, isn't it? A new one. I might see if I can unlock the better Mendy, but I don't see my luck, to be honest. Have you done the guaranteed team of the season yet so far, Artful? I've done the Premiership one, got 95 Jamie Vardy. I did the La Liga one today and got 96 rated Nabil Fekir. Where's my cat gone? Where's my cat gone? Where's my cat gone? Where's my cat gone? Oh, that'd be a cinematic wet dream for Vince. That would. I've heard they're doing a lot more cinematic matches, aren't they? The Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, Barroom Brawl match is going to be cinematic. The Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins eye for an eye match is going to be cinematic as well. I suppose it has to be when the way to win is to remove one of your opponent's eyes, I suppose. I suppose they're going to have to make it a bit more cinematic, aren't they? It's going to be like a movie fight scene, isn't it, really? Remember the old Smackdown versus Raw game, was it? Or was it before then? Where you could actually fight in a restaurant. You can go, like, you could go out of the ring into the backstage area, all the way through the backstage, out onto the road, then across the road into the pub and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. I mean, this match has been pretty good so far, hasn't it, really? Samoa Joe avoiding Rusev in the corner, springs him in. I can't remember which one that was. I think I've got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, so we could do a little bit of GM mode at some point. Broken up by Velveteen Dream. Joe raining down the strikes. Are you hungry or... Oh, the cat's going mad. Joe in control now. I mean, is there a former champion in this one? No. The former NXT champions have been Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano in this universe. Velveteen now. Velveteen Dream just hit a jackhammer on Samoa Joe. Where did that come from? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's not a bad shout, actually, Artful. I could stream a bit of FIFA Ultimate Team on Saturday when the new season begins, or even Friday when the new season begins. It's not a bad shout, actually. I should be home by then. I finish early on a Friday. Nice backdrop. Joe's opportunity now to steal it, and Joe does. We're getting Joe versus Nakamura, ladies and gentlemen. Joe versus Nakamura at TakeOver for the NXT Championship. That's a good one. That could not have gone much better, I don't think. So Joe gets the win over Velveteen Dream and Rusev. Boom, there we go. And that's the end of NXT for tonight as well, then. So now we have our TakeOver card completed. We have got DIY versus Imperium for the NXT Tag Team Championships. We've got Sin Cara and Kalisto going up against Garza and Andrade for basically a feud match. LIJ versus the Luchadors. Possibly tables, I'm thinking. Pete Dunne versus McIntyre for the United Kingdom Championship. Kaylee Ray versus Io Shirai for the Women's Championship. Adam Cole versus Lars Sullivan for the North American Championship. Phantasma versus Rey Mysterio. Cruiserweight Championship mask versus mask match. And Nakamura versus Samoa Joe in the main event. So there we go. Boom. Done and dusted. Right, I'll tell you one thing. I'm just going to have to get a heartburn tablet because I am really struggling. So give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. myself some drugs. I've got myself some drugs. I've got myself some... Have you stolen my chair? I'm back. You started this again. Who started this again? Ugh. Wow, what you guys been chatting about anyway? I had myself a heartburn tablet. I'm happy now. Alright. New Japan. New Japan. Do do be doop doop do. What do I think about what? About heartburn tablets. They're pretty good, to be honest. I like them. I get a lot of heartburn. I don't know why. It's because I drink too quick, I think. Right. The New Japan card. Of course, we haven't got some champions set up yet on New Japan, so we're having to do some more contenderships. We've got 2 tag team matches tonight. I'm partial. You have to be in the right mood for it, I think, Artful. So yes, we've got 2 tag team matches tonight. The winners of both will go on to face off for the tag team championships at the pay-per-view. We've got Evil and Sonada versus the Bucks. Of course, this is an iffy one now because when we started this, Evil was with these as a tag team. Now he's not anymore. Takahashi versus Kushida. The winner will go into the Junior Heavyweight Championship match at the pay-per-view. The other tag team match is the Briscoes versus Gorillas of Destiny. We've got Adam Cole versus Hideo Itami. Carl Anderson versus Lance Archer. A triple threat between Cody, Moxley, and Jeff Cobb. The winner gets AJ Styles to United Kingdom, the US Championship. And your main event, Tanahashi, Nakamura, and Andrade. The winner will go on to face off against Naito for the Intercontinental Championship at the pay-per-view. Evil, Lucha. When we started this, he was part of LIJ in real life. Now he's no longer part of LIJ in real life. He's also not really in the tag division anymore, is he? He's main event star now. So if New Japan does win this season, we keep a hold of them, then maybe we could use Evil as a singles competitor maybe then. Humberto Carrillo. I don't know what it is about Humberto. He just doesn't look right to me. He just looks like he hasn't really got the don't know. It seems like he can't control his face half the time. He could do, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ding dong. I think it was better than the previous one, wasn't it? It was better than yesterday's one. Are you happy now, Todger? I haven't turned the entrances off on this, have I? I can tell I haven't turned the entrances off because of how long the loading screen is. Did I forgot to turn the entrances off? I thought I did it, to be honest. Yep, I forgot to turn them off. Whap, 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 whap. It should be, yeah. So I've never even dealt with Twitch before. I don't know whether that would be a better place to stream, to be honest, than on YouTube. I just did it with YouTube because I thought it'd be an easier way of doing it. How do I... do I do it in... So I'm just trying to fix something on here. Roles. That's not right, is it? Ah. I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest. Is that right? I don't know what I'm doing. Could I just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pressing buttons. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I think you can do that as well, Artful. I don't think it has to be an account for streaming. It can just be an account for watching. So if you do that and you can link up your accounts, then you do. You can get the free pack as well. You don't have to actually be a streamer to get that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to fix something in the Discord. Okay. Right. I think I've figured it out now. I think I've figured it out now. And then I'll go into members. And into... There we go, I think I did it. I did it. Yeah, so I'm getting someone to try, someone I know is going to sort some stuff out on Discord to make it better. I don't really know a lot about Discord, to be honest. So he's going to try and sort a few things out for us to make it a bit better. Hopefully that'll work. Right, that's it. It's done now. Okay. Yeah, there's a few things. Apparently, you can also set it up so it will link up to the YouTube channel as well. So I won't have to keep tweeting to say we're going live. It'll automatically just come up and say... it'll automatically come up in the Discord with a link and stuff like that. So that'd be pretty good. Just a way to tart it up a little bit, to be honest. Make it a bit more user-friendly for us. And there we go. Victory! Nice. I like it. Who is this I've been chatting to? I've got no idea. Well, it's a victory there for Evil and Sonata, so they will move on to the pay-per-view to fight it out for the Tag Team Championships against the winner a little bit later on. And again, I forgot to switch the entrances off, so we'll have to watch again for Takahashi versus Trent. I've messed this up. This must be Takahashi versus Trent. I've done Takahashi versus Kushida. Well, Trent's been screwed over. Sorry, Trent. My bad. My bad. Yeah. Ding dong. P. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. What are you trying to tell me? Tell me in English. I don't speak kitty. Can you tell me in English, please? Yeah, because I think, Todger, I think they do, like, random rewards as well. You have to tune into certain streams and you get awards and that. Yeah, it's crazy because the first show was so good from both companies, wasn't it, really? And it really struggled since then. They're okay, thank you, Alex. They're in and out at the moment because it's raining and they're not too happy about that. So they're in and out a bit at the moment to tell me it's raining and trying to ask me to stop it raining. I can't do that. I'm not that powerful. Right, Kushida versus Hiromu Takahashi was supposed to be Takahashi versus Trent, but I've messed it up, so Trent has been screwed over. Effectively, and Kushida's got the opportunity. Cleo. 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 Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Oh, the other one's here now. The other one's not happy with me because I put some stuff on the PlayStation so she can't climb on it. So she can't switch it off again. Oh, she just figured out she can go behind my desk now that I moved it. It's true, New Generation. I think if we did go down the Ring of Honor route, it would be very, very similar to the New Japan one anyway. So, it's true that probably wouldn't be the best vote, to be honest. I mean, I'd be tempted with Impact, to be honest. But it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because, of course, we'll know who's new on the roster for Impact. Well, some of them anyway, as of Saturday night when Slammiversary's on. But I don't think it'll be the full extent, so maybe it might be worth leaving Impact for an extra week just to find out who's going to be added onto their roster. Because that can make a massive difference for us, you know. ECW / Combat Zone Wrestling is a good shout as well. Could do some fun stuff with that. Got the Monday Night Wars as well. Got Retro. Got a lot of stuff we could possibly do. I did think of a new brand the other day as well. I don't know what you might have thought of it, but I thought of maybe doing one called Stampede, where we'd literally just use Canadian wrestlers. It's an opportunity, isn't it? Wow. Big right hand by Kushida. Like I said, the winner of this match will go on to join our Junior Heavyweight Championship match at the pay-per-view, which is currently Pac versus Ospreay versus Ricochet. Kushida now stalking Takahashi. Rolls him through into that Kimura. Will it be enough to get the tap out victory? No, it's not. Takahashi fighting back hard. Is that the rain? Yeah, it's raining and it's still... What's that noise? Yeah, I'm classing Impact and TNA is probably the same because we're going to use alumni as well. I mean, I'm interested in doing Impact. I just want to see who turns up there, to be honest. I watched a little bit of What Culture, the one guy you love. I did watch a little bit of it. I get caught. There's just so much to watch at the moment, isn't there? That's the problem. I watch an AEW Dark and AEW Dynamite every week. I keep track of NXT and watch the takeovers. I started watching MLW on YouTube as well. That took up a lot of time. I'm thinking of watching Impact Slammiversary this Saturday night. So as a... It's just too much to keep up with half the time, isn't it? I have watched some What Culture, though. Because didn't they do the Ospreay versus Ricochet match there, didn't they? Big right hand knocking him out. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 again. Wow. Kushida once again stalking though. He's going to roll him through into that Kimura again. Will we get the tap for the second time? Or the second time it's been locked in, shall I say. No, we still haven't got it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, NXT's doing pretty well so far, aren't they? I mean, this match is, even though I did it by mistake, this match is really doing incredibly well. And we've still got some more big matches tonight, including Jeff Cobb. But remember what happened, though. Remember what happened in the first season? We were in the same situation, saying that AEW was hammering NXT. Then NXT pulled out an incredible takeover and stole it. So it's not over till the fat lady sings. Kushida now bringing Takahashi back up to his feet, back into the ring. Takahashi now with Kushida up on the shoulders, slams him down. And Takahashi gets the win. Wow, that's surprising. I thought Kushida dominated the majority of the match, to be honest, but Takahashi gets the win, and Takahashi moves on to the takeover, not the takeover, the pay-per-view, should I say, to fight for the Junior Heavyweight Championship as well. Boom. Big win that was. Right. While I actually remember, let's come out and turn the rest of the entrances off. Right. Off, 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 off. There we go. I think Impact would get a lot of votes, I think, after Slammiversary. I think that might increase the hype, I think. Because of who might join the roster. It looks inevitable that Gallows, Anderson, EC3, Eric Young will go back there. I think Bully Ray is going to be there as well. It's going to strengthen it a lot. With the alumni as well, it's going to look like a very strong roster. Right, second tag team match. What on earth was that
I'm
noise?
having trouble connecting to the internet. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app.
Nobody asked you. Right, tag team action then. The winner of this one will go on to face off against Evil and Sonata for the Tag Team Championships at the pay-per-view. Takahashi got the victory. And Kushida drops the loss. I mean, Kushida shouldn't have even been in the match, to be honest with you, but there you go. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Yeah, ding dong. Tamatonga, big clothesline in the corner. Got Mark Briscoe. Nice slam by Tamatonga as well. Only a 2 count. Yeah, I think it's been an interesting one. I mean, looking at it though, when we did the votes last week, it was very, very close for Raw and SmackDown. Very close for Raw and SmackDown. Yeah, it's luck of the draw, really. The AI hasn't really helped NXT out this season at all. But then again, the AI saved it at the end of last season, didn't it? That Walter Pete Dunne match was incredible. Yeah, I think New Japan are definitely winning this one, aren't they? I mean, NXT had a very, very good first show. I mean, both brands did. They both had a cracking first show, didn't they? But NXT came out slightly on top. Who's that? Ric Flair? Ric Flair's in the chat. He's styling, he's profiling. Big chop by Tamatonga. Spear in the gut as well. Mr. Floss. I looked at Mr. Floss. He does actually have his own channel. There's nothing on it like, but he does have his own channel. Oh. 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 I can do it myself. Cat, why are you on the desk? Okay. So I've now connected YouTube with Discord. Okay. What does that do? What does that actually do? That's the question. Yeah, I'll have a look. Lucho, can you I don't know if you've got access at the moment or if you've got to do one thing at a time, but can you comment on the Discord quickly? Because apparently it's supposed to now link up with your membership status on here as well. Does that work? I don't know, it might not work. I think so, yeah. I'll have to try it later on. That might annoy you all if I do it too much. No, it doesn't. Okay. It said it was going to link up the membership statuses as well. That's odd. I thought that was going to work. Okay, I take it back. I thought I had that working, but evidently I don't. I mean, it might be working. I just need to figure it out. It might not work how I anticipate it's going to. That might be the thing as well, I suppose. Briscoe. Where art thou, Briscoe? Briscoe and Briscoe. There we go. There we go. So I'm just updating the rankings after that last match. Okay, there we go. Wow. Well, this is incredibly quick as well. Adam Cole hammering Hideo Itami incredibly quick in this one. Adam Cole wasting no time whatsoever in this. No time whatsoever. He does not get paid by the hour, Adam Cole. No, it's not working then. I thought it was going to work. Maybe it doesn't work the way I thought it was going to work. Integration. So it's integrated with synced role. It says that it should be synced up because it says you're... Well, it says you're in here unless I have to... okay. I can change your color. Okay. So it means that you'll get different, okay. Save. Okay. So it means it's not going to do it. It just means your chat will come over a different colour, I think. Because you're a member. Or do I have to move you into a different role? I don't know, actually. I don't quite know what's going on, to be honest. Cole does not have a match on this pay-per-view. He does on the NXT one, though. Cole's in both rosters, isn't he? So, rolls. Okay. I don't know how this works, to be honest. What if I can, like, add a... I can't add anything else to it, can I? No. So that is done. It is done. I don't know then. It's confusing me. It's confusing. Oh, there you go. Oh no, I'm different colour now. So I'm a different colour, but you're not for some reason. How have I done that? Managed to make me a different colour. Rolls. So they're yellow. Well, let's make that like green, just so I can identify who's who then. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. I thought I had that. I thought I had that working then, but it's got a bit. I'm green now. Unless it only works if you've got your YouTube account. That might be it, Lucha. If you need to have your YouTube account linked up to your Discord, I suppose. If you've not got that, then it won't work. That might be what it is. Well, I don't know, because it says there's one member. So it does say there's one member here, but it doesn't tell me who it is, does it? Server settings, integrations, synced members 1. Okay. So it must be them, because it says I've got it says there is a synced member. Oh, I don't bloody know. I don't bloody know. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Nothing really, Jay. Just an opportunity for a couple of them to build up a bit of rankings. I feel like both of them could get involved in the United States Championship picture if they had a decent run. I mean, both, of course, are part of tag teams. Oh. Yeah, Lucha, I think it's if your YouTube account is not linked up with your Carl Anderson gets a big win here, you know. Yeah, if I'm assuming your YouTube account is not linked up with your Discord, because I never knew you could even do that, to be honest. Yeah, if your YouTube account is not linked up, then that's why it's not showing up. I mean, you don't have to. It's just if you wanna showcase it that way, it's up to you. There we go. Big victory, and Lance Archer showing some humility here by actually holding the hand of Carl Anderson up after the match, which is interesting. I think you have to go in and actually sign... you might have to go in and sign up, maybe, I think. I'm not sure. Because I've got the same email, but it made me actually go in and... what does deafen mean? I mean, I can actually change it. No, I can't change it. Yeah, because it's got... It says that I'm a YouTuber. That's why I got confused, because it was showing as one member. But I just realised the one member that's showing up is me. That's the only reason why. There you go. I mean, it's up to you. If you don't want to do it, it doesn't really matter. All it does is it will just change the colour of your name in chat to sort of indicate that you're special. That's the only reason why. Literally the only difference it will make. I've even uploaded the Shockmaster now as a new emoji. I'm all over this now, aren't I? Look at me knowing what I'm doing. Yeah, that's all I can see to do then, really. Yeah, I think you actually have to go into Discord, though, I think, and you have to tell it. You have to link it up, I think. So if I go into my Discord settings... yeah, you go into... If you go into Discord and go to your own and go to settings, you can link up all your accounts. You can link up your Steam, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Blizzard, everything you can link up. That's pretty cool. I mean, you don't have to. It's just up to you, mate, to be honest, if you want to do it or not. Oh, I don't know what my Steam ID is, to be honest. I don't know what my Steam ID is. There we go. I mean, you don't really get much Lucha. It just means that you'll have a different colour name. A bit like what you've got in the chat now. Just stand out a bit more. I've always thought an interesting tag team could be No Way Jose and Juice Robinson. I feel like they might have a bit of a link up there, you know. Come on, Jeff Cobb. Okay, the winner of this one's going to get an opportunity at AJ Styles at the pay-per-view for the United States Championship. That's easy, new generation. You be rich and have 9 kids, because then you can afford to have someone to look after them then. Easy, you just pay people to do it. Really, JR? I feel like it could be the way around, to be honest. I'm not sure if Carl Anderson's as big and bulky enough and as stiff enough. Lance Archer, I think, in some matches against the likes of Suzuki and Ishii, and that would be very interesting. I suppose Carl Anderson could work as well. Lucha, if you go to yourself in the top left corner, your home page, and right at the bottom you'll have a little user settings. Go on to there, and you've got a tab on there called Connections. And you can connect a lot of different things up with your Discord if you want to. Oh, hail the cob! I mean, Archer's part of Suzuki Gun in this, obviously, alongside David Boy Smith Jr. Yeah, yeah, ding dong. Display on profile. Does that mean people can look at my profile and see what their YouTube channel is? Is that how it works? I think so. Can I change my name? Is that my password? Is indeed. There we go. Sweet. There you go. I've changed my name so you can't see my real name either. I'm smart, me. I'm smart. So all these guys have got this opportunity because they've all had big wins so far this month. Moxley defeated Archer one-on-one. We saw Cody defeat Lethal and Adam Cole in a triple threat. And last episode we saw Jeff Cobb defeat Hangman Page. Oh. Arsenal scored. Nice. Moxley now stalking the grounded Jeff Cobb, but Cody catches him. And there's the paradigm shift. Moxley got the win. Wow, that came out of nowhere. I wasn't quite expecting that to be so quick, that one, to be honest. So Moxley got the win. So Moxley is going on to face off against AJ Styles for the Tag Team Championship. Oh, not the Tag Team Championship, sorry, for the United States Championship. John Moxley. Which leaves just one match remaining tonight. Which is another triple threat match. So Moxley's had a good month so far. Can he cap it off by becoming the United Kingdom? I can't even talk now. Well, there's me saying I can't talk, and New Generation, I've just seen your typing as well. I thought that sort of match might go a little bit longer just because of the people in it. But we've got one more triple threat match tonight, then Tanahashi, Nakamura, Andrade. The winner faces Naito at the pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, yeah. Ding dong. Damn, that song's stuck in my head now. Okay. You've done it, Lucha. Okay. So if you type now, it should come up. There you go, you're green now. I mean, I can change the colour. What? Is there any colour you would prefer to be, Lucha? I can change it. Or are you happy being green? I did green because it's the same as this, but I can change it. What's your favourite colour? That's a good tag team, Larcher and Gallo. Larcher. See, I told you I can't talk at the moment. Archer and Gallows, not Larcher. Big mistake from Van Dyke at the back. Van Dyke chased down by Nelson, who plays the pullback to Allison. Oh. Van Dyke got done. That'd be good. You're already rad. You'll be red. Okay, I'll change it to red. Server settings, roles, there we go. It isn't actually a red, it's pink. Is it pink? Custom colour, there we go. Boom, red. There we go. You should be red now, Lucha Regent, then if you go back in. There you go, you're red. You're a redman. Let me type something else. There you go. If you type now, it should be red. Reverse sleeper hold here by Nakamura on Tanahashi. Andrade's out of it a bit. Unfortunately, I can't change the YouTube colours. I think they're fixed, I think. I've also added the... how does it work? Emoji? There you go. I've added that as an emoji now. There you go. The Shockmaster. King Dynasty. Never heard of him, to be honest. Make him pink. It nearly was pink, to be honest. I had to. That's weird, that, isn't it? You got all these different colours to pick from. I had to make a custom red because red wasn't on there. There was only pink, so I had to make a custom red. Tanahashi's stuck on the ring post. Slides in. Of course, the winner of this one takes on Naito to become the first Intercontinental Champion of New Japan, which it looks like is going to be important because if we're going to continue on for another season of New Japan, then it'd be nice actually to have some proper champions. Tell you what, that Shockmaster's pretty good, isn't it? Is it? Oh, it's almost like I did it on purpose, isn't it, mate? I didn't. I just literally just clicked on the red scale and that's what came up with, so... well, more by luck than judgment, but I'll take it. Nakamura now looking for the sit-out slam. Kinshasa. I don't think you have that next. I don't know if I can do that on this one. Or can I? No, I don't think you can have it linked up on this. I've just put it in as an emoji so we can use it in chat. Whether it'll ever get used in chat, I don't know, to be honest with you, but there you go. Right, and there we go indeed. It's been a shortish show, hasn't it, really, for New Japan. It's been quite a short show, but I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's been quality over quantity. And Nakamura with the victory, which means we're getting Nakamura versus Naito at the pay-per-view on Friday. Nakamura versus Naito. So the finale of New Japan is going to be Pac defending his junior heavyweight belt against Ospreay, Ricochet and Takahashi. We got Evil and Sanada versus Guerrillas of Destiny for the tag team championships. Brock Lesnar versus Ishii versus Shibata for the Openweight Championship. AJ Styles versus Jon Moxley for the US title. Omega versus Okada in a 30-minute Iron Man match for a future shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Naito versus Nakamura for the IC belt. And Jay White versus Suzuki to become the first IWGP Heavyweight Champion of this universe mode. There we go. There we freaking go. That looks like I might get an early night to bed tonight as well, which is pretty cool. Did we all enjoy that? Like I said, won't be streaming tomorrow night. We'll be back to finale this on Friday. Might do a little bit later. Might start at 8 on Friday instead. Just to make it a bit easier for the Americans and the Justins. So yeah, I might do a little bit later on Friday. But I'll probably do something a little bit, something maybe a little bit earlier on as well. Maybe, like I said, it's a new season of FIFA Ultimate Team on Friday, so I might stream that a little bit earlier on, and then we'll do this again about 8 o'clock in the evening, if that's all good with you guys. Anyway, I will love you and leave you. I've got some editing to do for some other videos we're going to put up for the rest of the week, so I can get on with that. Watch the rest of the football. Hope you've all enjoyed. Please do like if you have. Of course, I think we've got 10 likes anyway, so we're looking pretty good on the old likes. No dislikes today? Or have we had dislikes? No, not a single dislike so far. Excellent. Well, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead then. Goodbye, good night, love you all. See you again soon.